Time for another check of our forecast. Another cold day, let's be honest, but not quite as brutal as it was yesterday, right, Tony?
Yeah, so we're kind of ripping off the Band-Aid, right?
Yeah.
It's a little painful yesterday, and we're getting there, but it's a nice little winter preview.
Yeah.
That's how it is, and I'm checking with the weather watchers. We're all making the most of it, and some progress. We got to admit, this time yesterday you were with us. We had 30s just about everywhere. Now we're in the 40s, but it still kind of has that chill, and it's that kind of weather where it's like chicken soup weather, right? That's what Les is talking about, kind of that bowl of chili, hot cup of cider or hot chocolate. That's what we're in for. And for some of our friends to the north, collecting a little bit of snow, light dusting up to the north. I think our snow chances are going down. Not quite expected to see a flake today as temperatures are on the rebound. But I know it's not the most inviting or motivating look with kind of this gray sky and clouds stubborn, but this is what we're in for, 44. I'm sure you've noticed, though, if you've been outside so far today, that the winds aren't quite as heavy-handed, and that makes a difference. So we're not quite battling that. When the wind's a little gentler, it feels a little bit better. And temperatures today are going to try to climb. Wind chill still a factor, so that 49 will feel like the mid-40s. And 55 is normal, but 55 is out of reach, likely through the end of the week. Here's the situation. Lake effect snow still going on, but this time the best we could do is probably the higher elevation of the Catskills. Maybe there's a stray drop or two that could reach closer to the coast, but it's still giving us these clouds that will be hanging tough much of the day. The question is, can we get some of these clouds to start to clear a bit as we try to check out the northern lights? We get a pretty substantial geomagnetic storm on the way. I think our best bet for clearing is going to be later on tonight as we wake up to temperatures not quite as cold first thing in the morning. And hey, there's a rebound, 52 tomorrow with some sun. And then we'll do 50 on Friday. Colder just by Saturday. Nice rebound on Sunday, but in between, there's a rain chance Saturday night into Sunday morning.
All right. Thank you, Tony.